like look them dead in the eye and just don't break eye contact and just glare and be like, "Look, dude, you want to fix your attitude? I'm serious. I don't give a fuck."
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That's
Right,
it.
right in the first 5 seconds.
Oh, you didn't even say we were gonna go live. Good
Yes,
job.
that's my fault. Corey was telling me about how he deals with his boss.
We'll delete that later, but yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Honestly, like, when you're in the crypto bull run, I show up late. I don't care. I'll leave early. I'll take an extra half-hour lunch break. Where were
yeah,
you? What do you mean, where was I? I wasn't clocked in, so what does it matter to you?
yeah. This is one of those things. It's kind of funny. It's like, with the crypto and stuff. It's like just waiting for my opportunity to tell my boss to kick rocks. Um, it's not what I'm gonna do. That would be
No,
horrible.
you do it polite way.
No.
For me, I'm a person that, you know, you get what you give, right? I treat others the way they treat me. So like I'm a very nice person, have a lot of patience. I have to have a lot of patience to be a trader, trust me. Like if you get bent out of shape really easily, you drive your car and have road rage, like someone cuts you off and then you have to like go like it's probably best that you don't become a trader. I just gotta say, because those kinds of impulsive moves and the thinking that's behind that, and I had to fix a lot of that. I had a little bit of it. I still have a little bit of it, but picked up from my family growing up, and we all have it, right? The way our parents raised us, right? We take on habits that our family had, you know.
Not me.
So go ahead.
Not me. I'm a unicorn.
Oh yeah. So yeah, for me, my father would get it bent out of shape a lot of times, and I carried that over into my adulthood, and I had to put that in check with um when I started trading because it's a very you start getting bent out of shape and you start getting frustrated over the littlest things. Trading's probably not for you, right? Especially after a day like today, right? Huge progress for me today. I'm impressed with myself, and I have to say to myself, "Good job, Corey," a lot because there was a lot of the negative self talk. I've done it over the years for so many years, calling myself an idiot, calling myself the R word, calling why'd you do this? You're an idiot. Why would you do that? And nowadays, I catch myself with that thinking, and you gotta stop that. That that voice, that ain't you.
The R word?
So I have to compliment myself.
Relatable?
Like, Corey, you did a really good job today. I did a really, really good job today. Even though I'm down $50. I finished the day negative $50 today, right? But I only lost two trades. I didn't keep chasing. I shut it down because I realized that markets were just not going to do what I wanted to do. I didn't chase, and that is huge progress, like insane progress. I got to tell you, like to do that in this space is another level, right? Because more often than not, when we lose a trade, oh, I got to get that money back. Hey, you start getting frustrated and you start getting like this panic mindset. Like, I got to just do anything to get this back. And then all of a sudden, now you're down more and more and more. And then you realized after 3, 4, 5 trades that the thought that you had in the beginning that you should just shut it down, markets aren't going to move, they're being a butthead today. That's what you should have followed. Instead, you chased and you lost so much more money. So I'm happy with only a $50 loss because I am still up for the week and I'm waiting for my model to play out, right? Because today, right, if we were playing the moving averages and we're going to get into it, right, you had gotten walked on. And just like me, like I got walked on today. It's all right. right? Because I still am up in my account overall, right? And this is what we need to account for. Days like these, because we're going to lose on days like these. There's no way around it. The way you are successful, are actually, you become a winner when you lose, is knowing when to walk away and realizing that the market's not going to give me what I want today. So I'm going to shut it down. I'm not going to look at it. It was pissing me off. I tell you, it was pissing me off today. I got 100%. And I caught myself. I'm like, you know what? When I'm feeling like this, I can't be trading, right? Because I don't make the right decisions. I'm angry. Or on the flip side of the coin, if I'm super excited, now that's another one, right? There's two opposite ends of the spectrum. You have to be able to catch yourself and know, like, oh, I'm like getting like too cocky right now. I'm thinking about increasing my position size because I've been doing good, right? I should just increase my position size. And as soon as you do that, boom, the market comes back and slaps you. So today was a great learning lesson, right? I walked away. I finished the day red, negative $50. It hurt. It was frustrating, and it was a frustrating day at work as well, right? So there's a lot of things in my life today that was testing my patience, and I could feel it and I notice it. But just like a thief in your house, right? What happens when you shine the light on the thief? Right? Now he wants to get out, right? When basically the same thing with your emotions, right? I took this from Oliver Velez. Go check out his YouTube channel, right? When you shine that light on your thief, just like shining your light on the emotions, it's like, oh, there you are. I see you. Now doesn't want to be seen, right? Your emotions don't want to be seen, because when you notice them, then you can do something about them, right? So if you just go through trading and you don't think and you don't have a third person perspective of your actions and even your thoughts, being able to go back to whatever trade it was and be able to think about what you were thinking in the moment, right? Was I excited? Was I frustrated? Right? Was I scared? All these things you should be writing in your journal, right? They're very, very important, because now you can identify, when I feel like this, what is it? And the market did this, right? Start making those connections, because your emotions have a big, big role in this, and you might not even know it right now, but the charts induce emotions. They induce people. They create sentiment, like what we talk about, right? And being able to identify that and then counter trading it, that's next level. That's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, we were talking about bosses and stuff, and it kind of occurred to me what I always thought would be amazing and hilarious is if I ever got to the point, when I get to the point where I'm financially well off enough, or if I won Powerball or something, I wouldn't quit my job. I would literally see just how much I can get away with at work till they fire me.
That'd be a good one too.
Yep. That'd be
Like,
great.
yeah, have
Oh,
like a GoPro or something, like film it.
yeah, but I can definitely get like a discrete camera in here somewhere, like we can figure
Yeah.
that out. I'll just get a wig and be like a little camera poking out somewhere, different one, you know. But yeah, oh, good times. Yeah, see,
So go
emotions are a
ahead.
fickle thing, so I just don't have them.
Yeah, well, yeah, must be nice, right?
Over here, I'm emotionless. Girlfriend broke up with me. Whatever. Just push it down deep, real deep.
I mean, even from probably watching the live from over time. When I'm up in the trade, I'm not excited anymore. And then when I'm down in the trade, I'm not. There's like nothing going on. Like whatever. And
Whatever.
that's where it needs to get to, right?
Damn, dude.
Like it was pumping. What was it last night when we made that trade? I'm like, yeah, yeah, I know. That's what we do.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I'm getting just like pretty numb to a lot of this, which is a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something. I'll give that to you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still get happy about a winning trade, but I also recognize that that very well could end up not being a winning trade, and then I'll just look stupid. You know what
I
I mean?
get excited now, even if it's not a winning trade. It's did I conduct myself professionally? Did I follow the rules? Right? Did I do what I was supposed to do? And if I did all those things and I still lost, like today, I'm I'm impressed with myself today. I impressed myself today. Even though I'm in a red day, I didn't chase. In the past, I would have lost a lot more money. Straight up with you guys. But today I came to the realization after 2 losses what it was doing. It was just going to keep running on us and keep the moving average crossover technique didn't work today. 100%. If you tried to play those, you got walked on. And I made that realization before lunchtime, right? So I just shut it down. I said, whatever. If I keep doing this, I'm just gonna keep losing money because I've done it in the past, right? So even say using a stop loss today, you would have gotten wrecked hard. We'll go through the charts and you'll see what I'm talking about, right? So you have to be. This is another hard part about trading that I've never seen any YouTuber or crypto bro talk about it. You have to identify a day, say like today, when it's gonna do this. It's in seek and destroy mode today, right? It's not gonna. It shows no willingness to run. It's walking on all the models, right? There's nothing that's working, right? Everything's flipped upside down. And once you can realize that, right? Shut it down. Walk away. Don't even think about trading for the rest of the day. Go take a day off, right? That's the hardest thing. Especially when you're pissed off. You're like, dang it, I just lost. I just lost basically a lot of what I worked for this week. I lost half of what I worked for, right? As soon as you get those thoughts, shut it down. You're done. There's no more. There's nothing you can do today. Maybe tomorrow you can do something about it. But today, there's nothing you can do about it. And if you try to do something about it, you're gonna make yourself in an even worse position than you were. So just stop. And that's the hardest part of trading. No one is gonna teach you that. I can't teach you how to do it, right? It's gonna come down to discipline for you, right? And that's different for everybody, right? How much am I okay with losing before I say, oof, you know what? I just I just depleted all my mental capital and I'm angry right now. Or I just won big. I'm super hyped up. I want to jump in another trade and make some more money. That's the opposite side. When you catch yourself, oh, I should increase my position. I should do a double my position size next, right? I'll just keep the stop loss a little closer. Then boom, your stop loss get hit, right? As soon as you start worrying about those things, you get emotional, the game's over, man. Right? That's it. You're done. Shut it down. It's like when you were like playing video games when you were a kid. You might still play video games, right? But when I got pissed off, like I would throw my controller, yeah, I would just try and then try to do it like try to like super try hard, like try to beat the level and then get even more pissed off and just start losing and losing and losing consecutively. And then you start getting this negative mindset is like, whatever. I know I'm gonna lose, but I'll just take the loss. Boom. Yeah, I took a loss. Yeah, I'll do another loss. Screw it. I'll blow up my whole account. I don't care. I'll figure this out, and then boom, liquidated. Done. Self-destructive mindset, right? Where you think, I need to fix this right now. I got news for you. You can't. You're not gonna fix it. You're gonna have to wait 24 hours. You might have to wait a week. You might have to wait till next month, right? But coming to that realization is a huge, huge step in this, because you keep chasing, you're just gonna end up like everybody else. You gotta know when to cut it off, right?
You gotta
For
know when to
for
hold
my
'em, know
rule
when to fold them.
is 3 losses, right? If I lose 3 times, I'm done. Or if I lose my maximum loss, $50, I'm done. I don't chase, I don't do nothing. I shut it down. I walk away, because at that point I'm already angry. My mental capital is completely depleted, right? I'm not going to make good decisions at that point.
Okay.
So yeah, what any insights about the charts today that you got?
I don't know about charts, man. The news today. This is the funniest thing. The news today was good. Retail sales, they topped everybody's expectations.
Yeah.
Auto
Here, you
sales
got
were,
this for a second.
yeah. I mean, retail sales minus autos was not great. So most of your US retail sales right now were in the automobile sector. So what does this mean? This means that people are buying cars, they're not really buying Christmas gifts. They're still buying Christmas gifts. And some people might even buying cars as Christmas gifts. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, basically, I mean, industrial production, though, which to me is a more important indicator, is way down. That is not good. So that's a kind of like a, I wouldn't call it really a lagging indicator, but it's one of those ones. I mean, yeah, it is a lagging indicator, because that's one of those ones you see industrial production ramp down. And it usually means bad things for the economy. Usually you'll start to see jobless claims start to go up the next month and everything else, which is funny because initial jobless claims are dropping on Thursday. But even with the retail sale news dropping at 8:30 in the morning before the markets open, I mean, we're still saw basically a market pullback. S&P pulled back a little bit. A lot of your large cap stocks pulled back. If you were lucky or smart, you could have gotten to some micro caps or some lesser known smaller stocks, something that would have been running today because of either the state of the markets or what they had going on. But I mean, that's literally the tip of the iceberg, because tomorrow is the interest rate decision.
Yeah, this is a very volatile week. Gotta
Oh,
watch out. So, I mean, honestly, wouldn't I wouldn't trade live funds this week unless you just expect your stop loss get hit. That's all I gotta say. Right.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's
So
it's gonna be wild. You know me, I'm always in a trade, but this is one of those things. It's whoo, it could get dicey. So that interest rate decision is at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, Wednesday, December 18th. So, and then of course he's going to give a press conference. But with retail sales where they were, we might actually see a nice little 1 basis point drop in the interest rate. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
yeah, we don't know, right? We don't know until we get there, but obviously you can still play the markets if you use stop loss. But why don't we go over um charts for today and like really kind of break down what I'm talking about, what it looks like on a day like today, where your models are just going to get walked on. You're just going to keep getting stopped out, and you have to come to the realization that price is going to be like this sometimes. But being able to identify this is huge. No crypto trader out. I haven't seen any YouTube channel about it. I had to learn this myself, right? No one talks about this. That since Monday ran pretty nice, obviously we're gonna just chop sideways. So large range days bring small range days, right? We're just chopping right now, just going back and forth, right? Even though this morning we hit the all-time high, I was up and I should have sold and I didn't. Right? I should have sold as soon as it hit 10 o'clock. I knew like, oh, time's up, 10 o'clock, time to sell the position, right? Because I work off time-based charts, and instead I held and then bad idea, got stopped out, right? So I was up pretty big, over 50%. I was greedy. I let it ride and stopped out. So I ended up losing. So that's pretty frustrating too. And I should have moved my stop loss up, and I didn't do that. But I typically, so market open is around the time where I start driving to work. And it takes me about 30 minutes to get to work. So I'm monitoring the charts as I'm driving, and pretty dangerous. It's probably worse than texting than driving, you know what I'm saying? Trading and driving, very dangerous. Please don't do it, folks. But I'm watching the charts as I'm driving to work, and this thing's moving quickly and violently. Why don't we bring up the charts so I can see what I'm talking about? It's something where I was looking at it and I'm saying, you know what? I don't know if I want to interact with this. Sure enough, it got me, right? It enticed me into going in, and so I jumped in and I paid the price. So let's go back to what happened this morning. Right? Let me know you can see the chart.
Oh, the chart's up.
All right.
Dude, do you see this thing? You see this thing? I'm holding in my hand.
What?
It's like a wire.
No, I don't. I gotta pull up the YouTube real quick. But sure, go ahead.
It was in the dog's toy, man. I had to yank it out because he had
Really?
half of it exposed, and he was kind of chewing on it. And it's like, what if he swallows this freaking thing?
That's crazy.
Oh man. So people saw me doing some weird stuff on the camera and probably looked suggestive, but I was just yanking that out of the stupid toy.
I'm gonna send this link out to a couple people. So
Linky.
So yeah, I'll send this out and then we'll go through the tape read and I'll tell you exactly what my thoughts were and like what I was doing when I was trading, and let you guys gain some knowledge. Obviously, this is not financial advice. Nothing we do here should be misconstrued as financial advice, right? This is a simple documentation of our financial journey. I had to get that out there, right?
Oh man, this is definitely not advice. If you want some life advice, you want to know what to do with problems with the girlfriend, definitely drop in the chat. I can give you drop some hard knowledge on you.
That's what he does. He's lover boy Mike, But yeah, let's get these out to a couple people here. So, let's go over what happened today. Make sure you jump in the chat. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, because we go over some stuff here that most people just don't go over. So, get the mic out of the way. They can see you guys.
Where you talk about me like that?
Yeah, right. So, Bitcoin, I see this, right? Market opens. Let's take the replay button so you can see it as I was seeing it. We're going to go back to this morning, and I want you to watch how frustrating and how much the candles move. I want you to take note of that, because this is what I'm talking about when I talk about signature. There's a way to actually look at the candles, the way that they're moving, to know that something very big is about to happen. I want you to watch this because it's very important, right? Let's watch it. Watch how the candles move. So we're going to wait first for the break above the 200. That was my first entry, right? Right around
The first
7:30.
the first
So
entry. Nice.
first entry, boom, right? Right here. That's where I was getting in. All right, let's put a line there. So I jumped in when I saw the 200 break, price action break above the 200. That's what I teach every single time on this channel, right? But unfortunately, folks, not every strategy is 100%. Nothing in trading is 100%. And you're going to watch right now what that looks like when the model gets walked on, because it happens. And the thing that separates amateur traders from the professionals is being able to identify this signature and price action, and being able to say, you know what, that looks sketchy. I don't want to even engage with it. That's next level. So let's watch this, right? Boom. Now we have the crossover, right? So this is your next entry. We have a golden cross. Keep it going. Let's put it on 1 time speed. That way you can see how the candles are moving. Big break, right? Look at these wicks right here. Price action touches the 21, crosses below, wicks right back above. See how those wicks were going? Oops. Come back to Bitcoin there. Hit the wrong key. So yeah, see these wicks right there? Let's keep it going. Notice how price action never came back to touch 786, right? Right here it came back to not even a 0.5, right? So I just played the simple 1 minute cross of the 200. Really, it hit the target out of this flag. Boom, right? That would have been your first play. You would have gotten paid. But I was a little greedy, so I kept holding. So let's keep watching. Look at that candle, right?
Damn.
So now everybody's sketched out. Like, oh no, that was a violent move. It happened within a minute. Everything that took this long since 7:30 was wiped out. So now traders are sweating, right? They're like, oh no, if it breaks that 200, I'm out. Boom. Do you see that? Let's go back 1 bar. Did you see that wick? It happens quick, so let's make sure we slow it down. I want to show you how volatile this price action was. I was watching these wicks, and when you see this kind of stuff, you need to be very, very, very careful, because you know what's going to happen. So watch. All right. I have to bring it up a little fast. Look at that wick right there, and then boom, bullish engulfing candle. Insane, right? So if you had just bought the bounce off the 200 there, you would have gotten paid big, right? Bring this up to 1. All right. Look at these wicks. Boom. See how fast it went up and then crashed right back down. Look at that. Super, super dirty, right? You see that, folks? You see how within 2 minutes, your stop loss gets wiped out. That right there should have told you, you know what? I'm not engaging with this. This is dog crap. Like this is some scammy stuff, right? I want no part in this. What y'all doing in here? Get out of here, Dewey. You want no part in this. This is trading. You got to set a stop loss and a take profit. It's terrible. You can lose all your money in a minute.
Yeah, that's insane.
Look at that, right? Insane. And what does price do from here? Watch it. Induces people to go short. Oh, it's going short. I got to go short. Boom, you go short, right? Wrecked. Comes right back to 618. Looks like that, right? So I saw this. This is with this after this. So this is our model, right? We talk about this. We want to wait for a stop loss hunt. So I saw that bounce and I'm like, okay, boom, stop loss hunt. I'm going to jump in on this one after getting stopped out, right?
So you got just twice
So,
you got hammered today or 3?
yep, both $25.
Oh man.
So I saw this. I'm like, yep, it's curling back up. So I let it ride. Should have taken profits right here, right? And then boom. Or was it? No. Yeah, it was this one. So yeah, it pops up. I'm like, yes, my trade's good. Golden cross once again, right? See it? See the golden cross? This action touches, takes off. You see the flag in there? Flag gets walked on, bounces on the 200. Boom. Stop loss hunt again. Right below that 200. Dirty. Dirty stuff, right? So there's two times already that model has been walked on. Didn't work. Keep watching. So at this point, I just walked. I didn't even care. I just walked away. But I want you guys to notice how dirty this is. Right? Comes back up. So yeah, you got to watch this stuff. Today was complete chop. Nothing was good. I mean, if you paid yourself quick, then yeah. Right? So people have their stop losses below here. Right? What do you think price is going to do? It's going to come for the stops. And if they really want to, they got their stops back here too. Right? So those stops just got rated. This stop is about to get rated. Boom. Stop loss rated, then pumps right back up. Boom. See it? Inverted head and shoulders. Induces more people to go long. Now it's kind of coming back to the 200. You can speed this up a little bit. Go 3 times. So people now have their stop losses down here, right? Oh, is that where we're at right now? So yeah, that's where we're at. So Bitcoin less than ideal to trade today using the crossovers, right? I am looking at this, right? See how this movement right here took out the stop losses back here. So I'm actually anticipating that possibly now we get the move back up watching that, right? Waiting for the 200 break, right? We're not going to engage with price until it does that on the 3 minute there. But yeah, if you're playing the 1 minute, look how many times it broke above the 200, faked you out. So I would be cautious, folks, right? This is sketchy price action. Really, I don't want to engage with this, but tomorrow can be a different story. So we have a flag right here, right? Target of the flag would be $107,000, 169. So, right, if you want to play it, right, you can play the flag. Try to get closer to this 200, right? This could just pop out, but we want to see this come down to 200. That way we can get our stop loss nice and close, right? Then we can think about going long, and then put it below this low right here, the low that took out the stop losses. That's where it's at, right? Because it can play some games, go a little bit below, could even run for this area, but I would say since this pocket, these candles right here took out previous stop losses from this flag yesterday, I am saying that this could be our reversal. I'm not saying it's definite, but I'm eyeing stuff like this. When I see it and I see stop losses get taken, that's when I'm like, okay, you know what? Go time, baby. Let's go. Right? That's our model. That's everything we talk about. What do you think about that, Mike? What do you think about that shenanigans that they pulled today on Bitcoin?
I mean, we all know the high frequency trading bots and the algos are typically what drives price in a lot of different scenarios. Obviously with crypto, it's going to be 10 times worse than on the stock market, because at least with the stock market, there's SEC rules and guidelines and naked shorting laws, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. With the crypto and players like Binance and stuff that tend to do some weird, shady stuff, you see some craziness, some debacles and such. But I mean, it's one of those things, though. It's like this could all just be random happenstance, random price movement. Could just there could not be people just trying to take your money, even if it completely appears to be that way.
That's how it is. It's how this game is, man. And the sooner you notice that, the better off you're gonna be. Right? This is meant to rob your money. Just gotta say. That's how it goes. So you didn't enter any trades today?
No, I'm rolling. I'm rolling with BB and Morph AI right now. BB. I'm just
BB.
yeah, it's a good another good day for BB. All right,
Blackberry.
Yeah, my January 3rd options calls. I don't know if y'all can see that or not.
Here, I'll take my chart down so you can
you
see it.
That? I don't want to bring up. Can you see that?
See it?
I don't know. If you could, you'd see
blurry.
The total return right now is 111%. 111% on BB. Basically, in the pre-market, they were trying to squash it down back under $3, which would have been bad for my $3 calls that expire in 2 weeks. But luckily for me, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know, 2.5 weeks. Luckily for me, BB rocketed at the open and basically is kind of maintaining $3.20 right now.
Nice.
Fingers crossed we get 3 days in a row of that.
Hell yeah, man.
Because there's a lot of shorters, man, and they're getting wiped out. So you could see, a firm get liquidated of their holdings in BB. one day soon, and that could really that'd be quite nice. It was a nice little iceberg of green and a market of red today, so people are getting a little excited about it.
And we told you about it when it was at the bottom. So that's why you subscribe to the channel, right?
Yeah, I've been watching that one for a while. There's just no reason for the price to have squashed down so much in the past year. So
Mike sees it. He knows.
yeah.
So I'm gonna enter into let's bring up the charts. So yeah, I'm seeing the flag. I'm gonna play the flag. I'm gonna buy a Bitcoin here. Are we in the big account or the small account? We should just build the small account on this stream. Stop loss below this low. I'm gonna go as deep as this low because I love going deep. That's the thing. You gotta know how to go deep, fellas. So that kind of puts me at like not even a 1-to-1. So really go back to the 15-minute because we had the 15-minute flag. That 15-minute flag right here. Right.
You all right down there?
Target of the 15-minute flag puts us at $110,000 Bitcoin, right? We were talking about this yesterday, right, Mike? Oh, Mike's not here.
What?
He's stepped away from the computer, it seems like. So
No, there's just some things going on over here.
So $110,000 Bitcoin. I see that the 1 minute has now broken above the 200. Right? It's been a scammy day, but we're gonna now say we looking at the time and Asia's waking up and they see this and boom.
Oh snap!
So something to think about. I could even bring the stop loss below this low.
He can't do whatever he wants. Just
so
out there.
I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. Bullish retest of the flag here. I'm currently in a trade. Boom. It's that quick, right?
Yeah.
And you watch. We'll probably get walked on. So, but it is what it is.
My sister has to water the plants, so she's gonna be dipping in and out. She probably wants me to turn off the camera. She don't care. Long hair don't care.
It's that quick, right?
Oh wait, I usually call you my roommate.
Yeah, so
good time.
Some screwy stuff with Bitcoin today.
Oh, wait. Little known
got me
fact.
Frustrated.
Nobody really knows this, but me and you both have sisters named Heather.
Oh yeah, that's what the trippy thing is.
Yeah, that's the whole reason we're friends.
Where Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, good time.
Yeah, I mean, I love my sister, love Heather, but she don't want to talk to me anymore for some reason. Who knows?
Yep.
It's because I wasn't vaccinated.
Oh geez, no, we can't do this.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Oh.
So we got some people watching the stream right now. Hey, if you're watching the stream, you want us to go over an altcoin, you want us to go over Bitcoin or Ethereum or Cardano or some TradFi, some of the S&P, the NASDAQ, put it in the comments. Whatever you want us to go over, we're going to go over. We'll do some TA on it. So it's only a limited time offer, right? When we're in this small state where there's like less than 100,000 subscribers, because we're going there, right? We're going to take free chats, right? So once we become popular and we're not going to be able to read all your chats, like you're going to have to send super chats to be able to do the TA, and it's going to cost some money. So right now you can get some free TA, some free technical analysis.
Oh, I thought that meant something else.
And you can't get that anywhere else on any other YouTube channel, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll even show people how to how to go through and find the SEC filings online and stuff. So that way you can
Look how
really
dirty Bitcoin is right there.
again.
You see that? As soon as we enter the trade,
Or you
as soon
get
as we
wiped
enter
out,
that trade,
getting wiped out. Hey,
yep.
man.
Yeah, that's why we don't play this game. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's making me angry today.
I'm telling you, man, you got to diversify into the TradFi. It's going to be a good thing for you. I 100% believe that. You'll start dipping into these stocks. You'll be like, oh my God, this is so easy. It's so easy to pick winners. Telling you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to just refine my skills, really. It's not even about the money. Like I'm trying to the only way you can get good at this, and this goes for everyone, you can demo trade. It's not going to get you as much experience. It's going to help you, right? You can watch our stream. It's not going to give you any experience, right? You might learn some stuff, but you're not going to get any experience. The only way you're going to get experience is by putting some skin in the game, right? And that's some real money, but it doesn't need to be a lot of money, right? If you only have $100, right, only risk $1 at a time, right? That's it, right? It might not seem glorious. It might seem, ugh, I don't want to do that. But once you start moving to real money, even when it's very small amounts, $1.50, right? You're now gaining experience. This is the longer time you put into it, and you're gonna lose, right? You have to lose. You have to know how to lose properly. That's the biggest thing. And until you learn how to lose properly, you're gonna get walked on, and it sucks, right? I can't tell you how to lose properly. That's something you're gonna have to learn how to do yourself. But I'm gonna tell you, it involves risk management. It involves with the stuff that we talk about on this channel. I can't tell anybody what to do or what not to do, what to buy, what not to buy, right? Nothing on this channel is about that. I don't do that. Nothing is financial advice. But I can show you what I do, right? And if you can learn from that, God bless you. All right. Bitcoin being some dirty, dirty stuff right here.
Yeah, it's like anything, It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how many hits you can take and keep moving forward.
And keep getting back up. Adrian. Yeah. That's it, man.
Yep. My impression's probably pretty bad. Heather said it was pretty bad, but whatever.
It was better than mine.
We do that at work sometimes, We'll just start getting into the Sylvester Stallone stuff. Because, Arnold's overdone, so
It is, yeah. I mean, he's kind of on the outs now. It's all about Stallone.
Well, you know what's hilarious? The Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
deepfake singing videos, like Britney Spears, and they just like deepfake his face and voice into the original music video.
I had never even seen that.
Dude, it's hilarious.
I don't even have time for it. I'm always in front of the charts. I'm always doing this. This is like 24/7. Like, oh, you want to go out to the movie? No, I'd rather watch the 1 minute chart. Sorry.
Damn.
Great dating material, huh?
Yep. Girlfriend wants to sleep with you? Nope. I got the charts.
I gotta watch this 1 minute right now. Like I gotta get locked in.
I mean, it's definitely bouncing off the 106,000 range. I'm seeing a new floor, a higher low, and it's either going to rocket up or down. Either one.
That's it. And if it rockets down and this low gets taken out, I lose my stop loss, right? I lose another $20, but it's all right because I know as I keep playing this, I'm gonna get that big one, and it's gonna pay for all my losses today. I just got to keep my emotions in check. I can't get frustrated. I just got to keep playing the model. I need to keep doing exactly what I need to do. And I cannot let my emotions get in the way, right? Because the more you do that, the more you're just going to get walked on, right? And
Maybe
then all of a sudden now you're too scared to enter a trade.
maybe the trick is to actually get more emotional. Maybe that's what it is. You know, just like scream and throw a fit. Nah, no. I don't
Break
know
your
where I'm going with
computer.
this. It's not where it good though. Oh,
Yeah, I'm saying, I don't know, like Bitcoin's just being a butt nose today. And it is what it is.
oh, I've had some.
Right. So if we see this 1 minute get back above the 200, right, I'm gonna just jump right back in the trade. I want you all to like do this
goes.
with the demo account, right?
There it
And
goes.
just try it. Just try it. I just want you to, as soon as that 1 minute, see, it's got 40 seconds. You gotta turn that timer on. We want to see a close above the 200. As soon as we see that close above the 200, I'm in like Flynn, right? And as soon as we see a close below that 200, well, maybe we're going to hold. We're going to wait for a second. We're going to look at what's going on around us. We're going to see if we have support resistance, if we have a 786 Fibonacci retracement. We're not going to just go sell, right? Because the 200 is like the ropes when we're boxing. We can bounce off of it, right? We can go past it and we can come back, right? Doesn't mean that we're just, if it goes past there, that's it. We're done. No. You got to allow for some coloring outside the line. So we just got the close above the 200. I'm going in, right? I'm just in like that, putting my stop below the local low, and we're gonna let the trade ride. And this is what we do, right? This is what we do.
Yo.
So yeah, I'm keeping my eye on this. We'll see how this plays out.
Bro.
But right now I'm expecting it. Right, surprised our stop just didn't get hit. You see that? Look at how much of a butthead Bitcoin is. And it didn't even hit the stop, so it should have hit right there. Yep, we're done.
This is why.
And that's Bitcoin today, right?
Lay down.
Not something you really want to engage with, in my opinion. Right? Because this can turn south very quick. Right? And you just get walked on, you're just gonna lose your money. So yeah, that's what happened to me today. Every time I try to get into a position, it just stops you out, as you just saw right then and there. Right? It's just being a butthead.
Oh man. If you guys, I see a car coming on the driveway, I'll mute the mic so y'all don't have to listen to it, man. But this dog goes off, dude. Like he personally insulted by every vehicle that comes near the entrance of the driveway, dude.
He is not happy about it.
Oh man, I don't get it, man. I think he's excited. Someone's here, really. He just very
Yeah, that's
excited.
probably what it is.
Yeah, I got a Rhodesian Ridgeback though. They're not supposed to bark.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's like they're infamous for not being a loud dog. And I'm like, huh? What?
Well, I guess you got lucky, right?
Yeah, that's it. Lucky. But I tell you
Yeah,
what,
I'm
man,
just like,
when I go like backpack hiking and I like stay overnight, like I don't have to worry about, someone getting close to the tent or getting close to the campsite without knowing. That he will let me know.
well, that's good.
Yeah. He will wake me up.
So yeah, Bitcoin being a butt, right? Look at that. So we're at the 786. We want to see the bounce. We don't see the bounce. Next stop, we're gonna be taking this low out, and we're probably gonna be going much lower. That's what it's doing, folks. Yep. Wow, that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
it's kind of crazy. I mean, are you still rocking with your prediction of 110 this week?
No, that got shut down.
Sh-
Well, actually, no. I mean, it's
Eh,
Tuesday, so we still have some time.
The week is a long time. When's the end of the week? Saturday night or Sunday night? Officially.
Yeah, there goes Bitcoin. Boom. Friday, really.
Really? Friday's the end of the week? Like
Friday night.
close?
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. I did not know that. I figured it would be, Sunday or something. You know? So the weekend is like the beginning of the trading
No,
week.
the futures markets close on Friday, right? That's
Okay.
what they typically do.
El futuro market. Yeah, that's wild. Now's the time to buy right now. 1057 right here. Bam.
Right, this is it. It's
Not
being a
financial advice.
butthead for sure.
Buy it. Come on, people. If everybody in the world bought $10 of Bitcoin right now, this thing would go
Yeah,
through
this
the
is
roof.
dumping, man. It's just dumping.
Taking a big old dump right in your brokerage account. Very nice.
Let's see. I'm interested in this right here. So we'll pull from this low that took the stop losses. Yeah, it went right past 786. This thing's gonna keep going lower. Yeah, this is unfortunate.
Oh, it's like like any one of those things, man. It's like walking in on your mom naked when she's in the shower. You know what I mean? You just you drink whiskey till you forget about it and then move on.
Right? Yeah, that's a great plan.
Unless you're into that sort of thing,
Oh yeah, that's the stuff, right?
that's neither financial advice or life advice, people.
Yeah, nothing good there.
Yeah.
Nothing good comes from that.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Oh yeah. Corey's taking a second. Well, this is probably a good opportunity to talk about, because we've talked about it before, but Archer Aviation. I'm gonna say right now that Archer Aviation is still a decent buy. Let's see here. So I've been watching this one. So it's up. It's been up since we talked about it, of course, like everything that I talk about. But this thing has hit $9 a share recently. I think when I was talking about it, I was in the 750 range after riding a nice intraday pump. And I got in for, a short-term swing overnight trade type thing. But I really think Archer Aviation is going to be a real nice buy still. The volume's nice. The right people are buying it up. Yes. Archer Aviation. Insiders aren't selling.
Archer.
Hedge funds are pouring money into it. I think this is definitely going to be a good one for the next 2 months till they report earnings in February. So basically, yeah. Yes.
Sweet.
Because once they report earnings in February, it's going to be negative. They don't really have a retail product that market yet. They're selling personal aerial vehicles, like giant drones.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, it's cutting edge
That's
stuff,
interesting.
man. You know what that kind of reminds me of is QuantumScape. We talked about QuantumScape on this stream. And like they're supposedly have some kind of incredible battery technology. Not sure, how much I believe that. Very well could be true.
Huh.
The CEO's name is not Elizabeth Holmes, so that's a plus. That's promising.
Yeah. Holy crap! This Bitcoin thing is just crashing hard right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going down. But I had somebody telling me about QuantumScape a while back, and basically he said at $5 a share, it is a strong buy. So
Oh, really?
yes. So anybody who knows me knows I love options, and the higher the time frame, the better. So if I was looking at this one, I would look at January 16, 2026, because I can hold them for a year and get out of them short term capital gains taxes. You know what I'm saying? And I would be looking at probably the $5 calls because they're trading at $1.97. I'd probably load up some $5 calls, and then I'd go up because those are $200 a contract, and then I would go up right to the top and probably get $15 calls for 71 cents. $71 per.
$15 calls, huh?
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll do like 2/3 to 3/4 of the option calls will be in the money, but then I'll grab a chunk that's way out of the money because the income potential on those is astronomical. But it seems like the spread here on QuantumScape's actually pretty nice. So you got stuff that's in the money trading for sub 200, which is wild. The $5 calls, but the ones that are $12 out of the money are still trading for $64 a contract. So if you do the math on that, if it goes up to $20, that $200 contract is worth $1,500. That $64 contract's only worth $300. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. So options are fickle. They're crazy, but you can take a little money and basically invest in a lot more shares than you normally would. The income potential is huge too. So, yeah, I might just be taking my own advice on that one in January.
That's the stuff right there.
Yeah, QuantumScape QS. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be for the towards the end of the year, I'm gonna put together a whole TradFi scheme for investing in the year 2025. Basically, I'm gonna put together a 10% portfolio. So 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Gonna be 10 different companies to invest in and how I would invest in them. I'm gonna be dropping that right here on stream, and I'd probably make a whole video about it too.
Notice how Bitcoin just hit the 786 on that giant stop hunt, right?
Oh yeah.
Most likely might keep walking on me, but this is what we look for on the bottom. So we want to see that 786 retracement.
So you buy now?
Yeah, I'm long, as you can see.
You buy now. Ooh.
But this takes some serious cojones to do this kind of stuff. And there's a very, very big possibility that it just keeps ripping down.
I know the daily chart's not looking good, the 1-day chart. I mean, the 1 week chart says that this could go down to 103.5-ish.
Yeah, I see that too.
Yeah.
So not looking good for people who are trying to play long right now. I'd be very, very careful. Right. Make sure you're using that stop loss. As always. Yeah. But as you can see, I'm long right now. This is what I'm looking for on the bottom. I'm always looking for a bottom signal, and this is how I play the bottoms, right? I don't mess around, man. Like I said, every time we do this stream, I catch falling knives. That's what we teach here. A lot of people on the internet, crypto bros, they're gonna tell you like, oh, don't do that. This is a bad idea. Well, we go exactly against the grain, right? And that's how we win. That's how we win. Ain't nothing special to it. That's how we win this game. We do exactly the opposite of everybody else.
I mean, it is kind of special. You know, my mom says I'm special, and I'm the one doing it, so therefore, special.
There it is.
Yeah, my mom's not wrong, right?
My mama said the crocodiles, they're so mad because they got all that teeth to brush and no toothbrush.
Oh man, what does the guy say right after that?
I haven't seen it in a while.
No, neither have
It's
I.
a classic.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's definitely been a while. You know what's funny? I saw this like stupid canvas painting thing. It was one of those like ones where they transpose a picture onto a canvas, and it was the picture of Ace Ventura when he's crawling out of the robotic rhino.
Oh yeah, the back end of a rhino there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that was you know, that's a core memory for me from childhood. Basically that whole
Classic.
movie. And then you
That's a
know what?
classic movie. That's a classic scene.
You know what somebody
know?
brought up today? The Mask. I know you remember The Mask.
Oh yeah, that was Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
That was a good
yeah.
one.
And you know, we were talking about something about Mary, and then I mentioned, you know, Cameron Diaz for obvious reasons. And then of course The Mask came up, and it was like, oh man, that was like one I basically almost had forgotten, you know?
Yeah, we watched that so many times in your mom's daycare.
Yes. Yes. People who don't know, Corey went to my mom's daycare. My mother was a daycare provider. That's why I have such a good filter. I call it the child filter. If a child gets anywhere within 100 feet of me, I go to jail. No. I stop swearing. It's not even conscious, you know? If a child gets anywhere near me, I just stop swearing. Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you gotta have to have that, you know.
You gotta have decorum. I try not to swear in front of like the ladies at the office either, you know? So I'm in construction
That too.
production.
I don't know. I think just swearing, it's just like, I don't know. Nothing wrong with it, I guess, but it's just low IQ in my opinion sometimes.
Yeah, someone swears all the time. Like if it's
Yeah.
a big part of their vocabulary, swears. Yeah, just stay away from those people.
Right.
Like them. Never mind. I was about to make some jokes that might not go over well.
Yeah, this looks looking like Bitcoin here. Hit that 786. Let's see it hold. Sketchy stuff right now. If you're in a trade, I'd make sure you have that stop loss because this thing's looking sketch. And it looks like it's probably going to just blast back up to the upside right now, which I'm
right in everyone's
I'm holding. I'm hoping.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, it's gonna rock it. It's gonna rock it. That's the Asian markets taking over. We keep seeing this every night because we're live streaming usually at 8. You know, sometimes we get on here at 7:30. Today was right around 8 o'clock, and we just watched the Asian markets take over, and we watched the insanity happen firsthand, live, in color.
It's looking like this thing just wants to keep dumping.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna dump in their faces. That's what it's gonna do. Take a big old steaming dump right in your brokerage.
It's unfortunate. I was like, really, I mean, that's a 786 retracement as you see on the screen, right? We got that up screen. We're watching in live time, folks. So that's 786 retracement. This is what we're looking for the entry, right? And that's why we're long right now, right? And as long as this local low holds, we might get turtle souped, right? And we're gonna still hold, right? We're gonna just keep holding.
What's turtle
short
soup?
term? Yeah, I'm not risking. So that turtle soup is basically just gonna take out my stop loss, gonna take that low out, and then rip to the other upside. It's the most frustrating thing ever.
Oh.
It's really extremely hard to catch that kind of move. But
I thought you were making turtle soup over there, man. I thought you had some you know, that you went and caught yourself some tortoise out in the desert and you were whipping that up. brewing something up.
Yeah, it's a tortoise, desert tortoise. You know, they don't have any water, so.
Probably shouldn't do that. I think they're a protected species, actually. Just a joke, everybody. Ain't nobody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't do anything to protected species. You know.
This is I gotta say, Mike, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with what Bitcoin's doing right now.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. I also want to add though, any species that doesn't have protection, like if they don't have active security, we're coming for you. Joking. Yeah, this this is this is a frustrating thing. I mean, obviously, if you had short sold, you'd be jumping up and down with joy right now. You know,
Oh well, I think the short seller is about to get walked on.
possibly.
It just enticed a lot of people to go short, and now it's coming for them.
The thing that gets me,
So
dude, though,
I see it all the time.
this daily chart played
Huh?
out just how you usually describe this sort of thing. It was marching up, and we hit like a new all-time high, right? 108 today.
Yep, that was this morning.
Yeah, 955 was the top, dude. And you always tell me 10 a.m. market reversal if it's marching up, and that's exactly what happened.
Exactly. Yep, and that's why I was like, damn, I should have sold. I was watching it. I'm like, I should have just sold my position blindly, just to based on the fact that it was 10 o'clock. How amazing is that, right? That's what we teach on this channel. We teach time-based algorithmic price delivery, right?
I mean,
It's very, very simple. It's nothing complicated. It might sound complicated, but yeah, like, dude, like, it's not that complicated. All you need to do is look for a Fibonacci 786 retracement after a stop loss hunt, usually around the market open in 10 o'clock New York's time, SMT divergence, and then we just simply enter in the 786 with stop loss below and wait for the moving average to break above the 200. It's like, come on, guys. Why do you make this so it's like, why do you think this is so complicated? It's not complicated. It's simple.
It really is. It really is, man. No, it's that whole thing plays out in the standard like conventional markets as well a lot of times. Like
Anything that has price, that's what we teach. We teach you how to read the charts. It doesn't even matter. Like, I'm telling you, like, price fractal, and it works on every asset, every security, every option, everything. Doesn't matter what it is. Everything we teach on this channel, there is a way to read price, and we teach how to read price. That's it. We don't give financial advice.
well,
We don't tell you to buy or sell.
I mean, I do more.
We simply go ahead.
Obviously,
Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful move for Bitcoin to the upside. Loving it. Come on, guys. You already know what time it is. That's why you tune into this channel. That's why you come into the crypto core. You said, "Hey, core, how do you know how do you know when to sell at the bottom?" Well, we just did it, right? We just showed you. Don't sell it. Don't sell at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say price is very important, but I'm more of the mind of news drivers, like fundamentals, market caps, outstanding shares, if there's shares being offered, et cetera, et cetera. So shares being issued, I look at all that stuff, insider investment, but it's a little different over on the stock side of things, because you have all that information at your fingertips. With Bitcoin, it's like you almost have to go off of the charts and stuff. The news is very scant. Like, obviously, if a country like Russia, like they did a while back, decides to make all cryptocurrency illegal for citizens in their country, then yeah, it's gonna drop. But that's not that common. It doesn't happen that often.
That's what we like to call FUD. And it has nothing to do with anything that the market does, right? So
FUD is not fun.
Yeah, and especially when it's going against you. So
yeah, I mean, I've seen a bunch of it, man. when the old Rona hit back in 2020, Moderna was gonna be the company making the vaccine, and
BioNTech, yeah.
no, for Moderna, the Moderna one.
Well, both of them, Moderna and BioNTech.
Yeah, and but Moderna had a giant contract with the federal government. So many people were investing into this other company because the CEO said something to Trump real quick, and Trump said something back to them, which seemed positive. So all these people were jumping into this lesser known company that never made a vaccine. And people forgot, people were not looking at Moderna. Moderna did a stock offering. Their price was the lowest it had been in a couple years. And I was like, no, that's the one, guys. Trust me, that's the one. But the FUD was getting everyone. It's like the information was there. You could see the contract award by the Dr. Fauci or agency, and boom, sure enough, from freaking less than $20 a share to over 200.
Boom.
Called it.
10x.
But what can you do?
So let's I don't know, let's throw out any questions or anything from the audience. Anybody wants to throw out anything? I know no one's watching, but
We got two.
did you go back through the videos? Did anybody like comment? I'm not always signed into our YouTube, but did anybody comment about on it, like any of the videos in the past, or anybody want to have us look over anything? Did you notice anything like that?
I did not.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, I mean,
But we got
because the way YouTube
15. We got 15 subscribers now. So, like we said, right? What was it? We're gonna give away $100 in Bitcoin when we hit that 1,000 subscribers. All right. I think we did another one like for a bigger goal, but I'm gonna put it out right now, right? If you gotta like, subscribe, and you gotta comment on our videos. But if you want to win that $100 in Bitcoin, right? When we hit to 100 subscribers, right? Isn't that a good? That's a good goal, right, Mike? As soon as we get to 100 subscribers, I said 1,000, but now I'm gonna say 100. That's we're gonna celebrate 100 subscribers with $100 Bitcoin giveaway, right? And we're gonna go through our 100 subscribers, and we're gonna pick someone. So the first person we pick, right? We're gonna give away $100,000 in Bitcoin. Wouldn't that be lovely? No, we're gonna give we're only gonna give $100 in Bitcoin, but $100 is $100. Come on, guys! Like we're just starting out, and maybe when we get to the 1,000 subscribers, we'll give $1,000 in Bitcoin away, right? So we're gonna take one thing at a time. But shout out to all the 15 subscribers who are now subscribed to the Manic Money Finance channel. You're already entered into win this $100 that's coming up, because as soon as we get 100 subscribers, we're gonna be giving away $100 in Bitcoin. All right, so
yeah, we haven't.
Why haven't you subscribed?
So the thing with doing these live streams is that we do get the comments from our loyal viewers during the stream. Steve, Mark, you guys know who you are. But as far as like once the live stream is out, because of the time sensitive nature of this content, because we're usually talking about like current price action, current buys and what's happening in the market today.
We move fast.
Yeah, a lot of times people
like within the second.
Yeah, a lot of times people aren't going through the videos, and sometimes it's difficult for people to click over to the live tab because all our videos are live streams, and they just don't see them. They go, oh, there's this channel doesn't have any videos.
But, oh yeah, you gotta make sure you're looking up at the should make like a playlist kind of thing,
Yeah,
help these people out.
Well, I was going to this weekend I'm gonna be filming some content for the channel. Basically gonna do some very basic stock stuff, some layman's type things. It's literally, I mean, if anybody's done any time investing or trading, they're gonna be probably a little bit bored by it. Who knows though? You might learn some stuff. But
This is, yeah, for the people who are just starting out, this is invaluable information. I mean, people charge thousands of dollars for this stuff. So if you want to go back to the videos, and you got to get back to the basics, right? If you don't have your basics down, you're gonna get walked on, right? So some people have I mean, we go over some pretty advanced stuff, Mike. So I mean, if you don't have all that together, all this, it's just going to be a foreign language. It's not going to make sense to you. You're just, yeah, you're going to be flailing around. It's like, when my father threw me in the pool when I was 2 years old and I started drowning, and he was just like, yeah, well, let him figure it out, Just kidding. That never happened. But
Nope.
sometimes you just got to do that.
Yeah, no, that's yeah, toss them into the deep end. Good luck.
Let him swim,
Oh, good times. Good times.
What you making for dinner tonight?
I am not. Somebody came over, and I think
He's not making dinner. He doesn't eat dinner.
somebody came over. They're cooking. My work, our biggest supplier, came down today and literally
Yep.
catered like this huge lunch thing. So, when, of course, me and my
Dude,
partner,
that's sick.
we work every day. We're on site every
I
single
miss
day.
that. I miss that.
Yeah,
Like when the company brings in free food.
yeah. So we were on the road. We were framing out a roof deck. Roof deck's just the wooden part of the roof that the roof goes onto. So we were finishing that up
Yep.
today. So, but when we got back, I grabbed a bunch of food. They call me Leftover Larry. I'll take your leftovers.
Call me leftover. What the matter at you, huh?
Hey.
It's wicked smart.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. Someone's cooking downstairs. I can smell it. So probably gonna go down there and investigate soon here.
Yeah, my girlfriend's gonna be home in about 45 minutes, and I haven't cooked dinner. It's about 8 o'clock here, so it's about 7:30 almost, but she's not gonna be happy if I don't get to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm gonna make.
Yeah, you don't have time to smoke anything. I know that much.
I'm gonna go smoke my bong.
Oh, jeez.
Get motivated and see what goes from there.
I meant
But
smoke some
obviously, like
meat.
you see on the screen, I'm in a demo trade as well as a live trade, right? And I have my stop loss below this low. Why? Because this low took out a bunch of stop losses, and anticipating for the market to move up. And if it doesn't, well, we're just gonna find another one because it wants to be a butthead today for some reason.
Yeah,
And it's all right.
choppy.
But we'll anticipate it, right?
Right. Good times. Yeah, no, this is probably a good spot to
It's probably a good place to leave us off, right?
You seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
I think we did solid. We haven't gotten interrupted lately. What's going on with that? Like before we were getting interrupted a lot, but now it's like,
oh, I'm on the new.
Your internet's good, my internet's good, like no issues.
I got the new PC is cranking hard, man. You know me, I've been screwing around with the solo streams too, and even though I'm on Wi-Fi, it still seems to be doing relatively good.
I knew it wasn't Starlink. I knew that.
Well, Starlink only does a buffer thing sometimes, and it usually doesn't last all that long. But I mean, I was running into issues with the wireless display, even just recently. Like 2 weeks ago when we started streaming every single day. I'd have my wireless display, which is a freaking $500 Samsung monitor, the M7, beautiful. But when I had all our stream stuff up there on the wireless display, it would glitch out. It was the weirdest thing. So I figured out a way to have a monitor here with the camera right in front of it, and you're here. And, the only way we can get better is when I'm going to hardwire a Cat 6 or whatever connection, whatever they're on now. What are they on now? Cat 8? I don't know. I'm going to hardwire one of those up here. So I'm going to be just jacked in. Just jacked in, baby. Mainlining some Ethernet.
That's it. That's what you got to do.
Yep.
I mean, why wouldn't you do anything else?
Yeah, well, it's one of those things right now. There's no connection to it or anything, and you know, got to run some wires, and I got to do some work in someone's bedroom, so they're not going to be happy about that.
Yeah. So we're already up $1,000 in the trade. Yeah, it worked against us, but we're working on it. And we knew not to go short. We knew not to chase because how many times have we done that in the past, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, it's still chopping
Really,
pretty hard.
selling pressure. And
It's still,
as soon as you start thinking about that, that's when you buy.
yeah, it still seems like
That's what we did.
it's choppy, but it's the last
Super choppy.
20 minutes looks promising.
Yeah, so I'm in the long, obviously, and then we have our take profit here at this this low is probably going to give us some issues. We have this low and it has to take out this low, but I want to see this come back up to the 200, at least test the 200, bounce off. All right, my live trade there. I'm long right now. So, and my demo trade. So, right, we're up $2,000 right now from the moment we started. You saw when we opened the trade, you saw price move against us. You saw that we didn't panic. You saw we didn't hit the reverse button. What did we do, Mike? We simply added to our position because we know price is going to reverse. We're not fools, right? We're not going to get walked on, right? That's why you tune in this channel, because we know the tricks. We know how to show you the tricks of the market makers, because it was scammy day. I gotta say, super, super dirty. Super dirty. Like getting to me, like, to the point where I'm starting to get angry at it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, seriously, why would anybody want to trade this? Like, why would anybody want to trade Bitcoin like this? Like, this is dumb. Like, Bitcoin is a butthead, right? Um, yeah, that's what I was thinking today, and that's how you know when you start thinking of that stuff. Price is not favorable for what you're trying to do, and what we do on this channel is we scalp short term. We also do long term stuff, but what I show you in the charts is mostly short term based. That doesn't mean I have all my money and I simply enter the trade and exit the trade constantly. I have a long-term portfolio as well. I have something that I keep adding to, but I have a smaller account where I use leverage and I pull profits out and I take those profits and I buy more crypto, and then I put that crypto into my long-term portfolio. Nothing that I say here is financial advice. I'm simply showing you what I do. But this is a really, really good strategy, right? We want to see price. Obviously, if you're into crypto, we know after 5 years, it doesn't matter if you bought crypto right now. Like, you bought the top, nothing to worry about, right? All you need to do is wait 5 years. It takes some patience. It sucks, right? But I got my a buddy Kyle. Like, I got him into crypto last cycle. He bought at $54,000, and as you know, we topped out in the 60s. So he was not happy. So what happened?
Kyle started
My buddy,
punching
he
some
sold his
sheetrock.
crypto. What's that?
Kyle started punching some sheetrock. You know those Kyles.
I don't know, but yeah, my buddy, he sold his Bitcoin at the bottom, right? And I remember messaging him. I'm like, hey man, I know it's been a while. I know you bought it like 54, 55, but right now you are in the money. Like, I messaged, like, it was like something like 80,000 it was going. Like, right now you are in the money. And he's like, oh dude, I sold that a long time ago. I'm like, dang man, like, you'd be up right now. Like, you made the good move, even though you thought you were a fool for buying Bitcoin, listening to Crypto Corey. You bought Bitcoin at the top of the last cycle. Well, guess what? Right now you're up double the amount of money. You up 100% if you didn't sell.
Damn.
So let that be a lesson for anybody. Yes, if you're getting in right now, have the plan to hold if you're not going to sell within the next few months, because that's the reality here. We're closer to the top than we are at any consolidation phase or the bottom. It's just facts. And if you're not protecting yourself right now, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt big.
Always use
And
protection.
yeah, we gotta make sure you guys understand what we're doing. It's very hard. I spent years
So hard.
studying every single day, and this is the hardest thing you're ever gonna do in your life, and understand that. And once you accept that, and accept that everything you're doing right now is only simply part of the learning process, has nothing to do with your success. Your success is going to come later. Right now, you need to learn how to do your process correctly, and just focus on the process. Be obsessed with the process. Don't care about the money, because if you, as soon as you start caring about the money, all the all of your, say, mental capital, all of your intelligence just goes out the window. That's true for me. So I just pray for you guys. You got a demo trade. You guys need to figure out exactly what we're talking about, and you have to see it for yourself in live time. It's easy to see it like after the fact. Obviously, hindsight's 2020, right? But that's what this channel is about. I'm going to show you how we do it in live time. As you see, our trade's up in the money, right? We did not panic when it was moving against us. Instead, we bought. We bought more. You can go back and look at it, right? We were already down in the trade, so what did we do? We doubled down. We didn't go short. We didn't reverse the position, right? We doubled down. And now we're getting paid. You see how that works? You just have to have patience. Can't panic. You got to keep those emotions in check.
All right, all right, all right.
I think this is a good place to leave it off. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I gotta go see what food's being cooked downstairs. I can smell it. Smell it.
Yeah, I got to make some burgers.
Nice.
But yeah, if you guys learned something tonight, you know, oh my goodness, hit that subscribe, because we're going live every single day. We're bringing you information that nothing like there are a couple of channels out there, but they're probably not. You know, you probably don't know them, so they're a little bit more popular than us. But I'm telling you right now, if you wanna get serious about this, you're gonna watch the stream every day. You're gonna start putting these concepts into your own demo trades. You're gonna figure out how the pieces go together. You know how it is when you buy, like you just bought a 1,000 piece puzzle at Walmart, right? You know, I'm not a big puzzle guy, but you just bought a 1,000 piece puzzle and you have all these pieces. What do you do in the beginning, right? Oh, we have a blue sky. I'm gonna take all the blue pieces. I'm gonna put them in this corner. Oh, we have a green grass. We're gonna put all the green pieces in this corner. Oh, I see like some clouds over here. I'm gonna take the white pieces. And you start separating all the pieces, right? This is how we build a puzzle. Currently, right now, as you watch our stream, you're taking those pieces. You're separating them, and they might not make sense right now. They might not make sense in a couple months. They might not make sense in a year or two. But I'm telling you, those piles, they start coming together. They're like, oh, this is, oh, I see. Yeah, that's the horizon line. Oh, the sun is over here. Oh, I can work off of that. I need to start building over on the right. And oh, I got the cloud. I got this nice tree, this feature here. I can start building off of that. And then pretty soon, oh my goodness, that 1,000 piece puzzle, you got 500 pieces in it. And now you got pictures. Now you got chunks, right? It's not all together. You got a chunk over here. You got your tree or the sun and the clouds, and you got a chunk of the car and the house, right? You know that all goes together somehow, and you're looking at the box and you could see how it all goes together in the picture. but you still have all these pieces, and you're like, I don't know how this is all gonna go together. But now you got some big chunks. Same thing with trading, right? Now I know what Fibonacci is. That's a chunk. Now I know what the moving average is. That's a chunk. I know what support and resistance is. That's a big chunk too, right? I know what time is. I know how that interacts with the New York Open, New York Stock Exchange, how that's all plays in. And now all of a sudden, you got a bridge of pieces that are connecting the chunks, right? You have small little pieces connecting them, and you're like, my goodness, I can see it. And you have the border built, right? You built a puzzle, right? You had the border already lined out. You knew where you needed to operate in. You knew the rules of the game. Same thing with trading. And then all of a sudden, now you're getting these big pieces and they just come together. And then they just fit. And then, my goodness, you're not going to be ready for it, because then it's like, wow, that's what they were talking about. That's what Crypto Corey was saying. That's what he meant by the emotions. That's what he meant by the Fibonacci retracement. That's what he meant by the golden crossover. That's what he was talking when he was fractal. It all comes together. And it's a beautiful thing. So, guys, I want to leave you off with that. Remember, we're building the puzzle. It's going to take some time. And you have to understand right now, you're in the learning stages. And you can't be putting any pressure on yourself about making money. Because as soon as you do that, all the technicals, all the learning goes out the window. Because now you're putting pressure on yourself and you don't need it. The more pressure you put on yourself, the harder this is all going to be. And it's already extremely hard, right? So why are you trying to pressure yourself? This takes years of dedication for people to learn. It's unrealistic to think that you're just going to watch the stream a couple of times and be able to copy what we do, right? I don't suggest you do that, because you copy other people, you're going to get wrecked, right? I tried it. I've done all the mistakes. I'm here to tell you, if you try that, you're going to get walked on, right? Because we see things that you're not going to see before we see them, and we're not going to put it out until the next stream. And by that time, it's already gone. So I think it's a good place to leave it off. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah,
this is a good day to tell you about, like, yeah, not every day is going to be perfect. Not every day is going to be golden, right?
Yeah,
But it's how you
true.
deal with these days that makes or breaks you.
Oh, good times. I'm gonna go break some food.
All right, guys. Well, as another good stream, we killed it. What was that? Like an hour and a half, 2 hours, like almost like what was it? I'm looking at it right now.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a
97.
half. Beautiful, guys. If you tuned in this long, congratulations, right? We didn't go over any altcoins, but that's fine, because everything's it's coming back. It's making a pullback. So we're not going to put out anything really tonight until Bitcoin calms down and I find out which coins are strong, which are not. Like, we're going to all bring this into to the next stream, because this is some sketchy little time. We want to make sure we find a good position for us to enter. That's what we're looking for, right?
Yeah.
So as always, we will never tell you to buy or sell any crypto, stock, commodity, option, nothing, right? We're not financial advice, right? And anything we do or say cannot be misconstrued as financial advice, because we already advised you on this, and we're letting you know right now. We'll let you know again. This is documentation of our financial journey, and if you misconstrued it in any other way possible, well, I'm sorry, you're a fool. So, all right, guys, I just gotta say I love you. Happy you tuned in tonight, and if you have any questions, you have any coins that you want us to go over, put them in the comments below. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna look at the comments later, and we're gonna go over in our next stream tomorrow. So we want to make sure we help everybody out that we can.
Yeah, throw us some tickers.
Yeah, let us know what you want us to go over. We'll go over it in the next stream. So, all right, guys, peace out. It was another good one.
Have a good
Make sure you
night.
tune in tomorrow.
Don't do anything I
All right.
would do twice.